Can you do anything with my weapons?
Show me what you got.
I'm gonna try not to do the catastrophe I've done last time. That was really bad. Yes. And I dropped it.
And welcome back to episode 32 of It's Just Robots Now. There's nothing else. Robots, robots, and robots. Yeah, so we're hanging out with Nordum, and I think I failed to appreciate just how amazing he is because of his infinite ranged attacks, which is something that is not here. Like nobody has ranged attacks that are infinite. There are only spells with spell slots, but he has, this one which is normal, and then a bunch of magical bolts. I've identified the ones that I found. There was more of the bolts of Whistling Doom, which is great because they're good. I've also identified this lens, and this lens, the Rusty lens, is not as bad as I thought. It's actually because this one is +2 to damage, +2 to missile weapons. And now check this one. +2 to damage, +2 to missile weapons, +1 luck, +15% critical hit chance. It invokes knock, which can open locks. Oh, music, hello. A couple times before it refuses to do it anymore. But it's also cursed. So I have to remove curse later, which is fine. I think I can do that. I don't know that I have... Do I have remove curse in my mage spellbook for level 4? I do not, but I know where to buy it, so I might actually invest in it, because this one is, like, it's an upgrade over this one still. I guess maybe I'm gonna have a better one in the future, because this one's cursed, but it's, yeah, I guess I'm gonna do it. Item cursed. Item cursed. Nice, but +15% critical hit chance, and +1 to luck, for whatever that's worth. Second order of things, I've sold a bunch of stuff, including all of these portal lenses apart from one, because I kept one. It seems like it's useful, maybe. But every one of them sells for 3,000 copper, so I'm now rich. And then I thought, man, I don't have anything to spend my money on anymore. Because I've stolen, like, the one expensive item I had, I've stolen. So I'm thinking I should go to the siege tower to make coax metal, and I didn't remember how to do it. So I kind of read up on it. So I'm gonna talk and walk. Yeah. So after today's episode, I'm going to be recording the first opening of Factals and... Oh yeah, I forgot the name of it. Factals and... What the Factals and Factions. I somehow managed to forget Factals and Factions. So good job me. But when I was gone, I see that there's a... Fall from Grace is asking what happened to Mort's body, which is very interesting. I don't know where all the music's gone. Hopefully the sound is still working, so continue.
Me? I'm the head of Vecna.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Vecna, babam. There's no card for Vecna. Yeah, he's a pretty big deal. Did we not have... Yeah, I think Vrishchika gets some Vecna artifacts. Okay, hold on. You. Can you help me? I'd like to buy something. Don't you have remove curse? No. No, you don't. But you do have... Oh, these are the better ones. Yeah, you know what? Let's buy them. Because, yeah, it's for Anna. I figured that because Anna doesn't really do anything in combat, I'm gonna start giving her items. But also I'm gonna give her more chance to actually... Whoa, Toadie. Chill there. It's just... Wow, they're really running after her. That's great. Did they always do that? I didn't notice before. Yeah, so I've read up how to... Oh, hello, citizen. I've read up how to do it, and apparently you need to talk to Laszlo. Not Lenny. Hey, Lenny. But to Laszlo, who I thought I talked to, but maybe not quite enough. And I don't know if... I think it might be a matter of intelligence later on, which is fine. I've got tons of it. So, Laszlo. Well, met again. Do you have some questions I could be helping you with? Yes. Yeah, I'd be pleased to help you if I could. Okay. So, what can you tell me about this ward? Oh, aye. This here the lower ward. Common folk live here like me and his eyes widen a bit and he looks excited. Do you know why it's called the lower ward? No, why is it called the lower ward? Well, as it's reckoned, the ward got massive portals to the lower planes, all riddled through it like cheese, so it does. So I suppose that's why the name stuck. Okay. Why are there so many lower portal planes here? It's a mystery to me, as it is to you, Kata. Not sure if there is a reason for the portals as much as the circumstances. Could be lady's will, could be chance, suppose. He shrugs again. Do any creatures ever come out of these portals? Aye, they do. Most of them just stopping through. He swallows nervously and looks worried. You look nervous. You've seen this yourself. Aye, I've seen it. He pauses and swallows again. So it's just like a week or so. I saw a couple of Abishai come through a portal. They talked a good bit, and then one of them went back through. The one that stayed is still there, he frowns. What they were talking about? I don't know for sure. To me it was just hissing and such, but I think they were talking about the tower, he shrugs. The tower?
Updated my journal.
Yeah, look, see, I've missed that. Aye, the one of the strangest sights in the world, to be in the world. No one really knows how long that scarred old tower has been around. You can't get into it, you know. Bolted up tighter than a chastity belt. I'd be curious to know what's in there. He thinks for a moment. The Abishai was gesturing at the tower and the portal. They was looking for the key, I bet. What key? The key to the portal that leads to the tower. Every portal has a key that opens it somewhere. The key can be a gesture, an item, or even a thought. Many have tried to get into the tower. No matter how hard they try, they fail. Maybe the secret to getting in is to not want to get in. Big brain time, yeah.
Updated my journal.
I don't know, Cutter. Maybe. Tell me where the portal is located.
My journal.
He stops to think for a moment. There's a drawbridge-like contraption back of the tower, east of the market. That's where it is. He gets a faraway look. I must be going. Then let's see if we can do that. I know it's a store with expensive items, and also it's a way to win the game. Literally, it is the way to win the game, but I'm not gonna do that. That's like a definitely short. Hey, that's the drawbridge. And what now? Can I get something? Is it not the? I mean, it is a drawbridge. Yeah, but I'm worried that this is not working. Am I supposed to what? Talk to the drawbridge? Talk to the hot dog? No? I think this might be the wrong place. There is another drawbridge here. Yep. That's what it is. Oh, there we go. Suppress any desire to leave the tower. So we can enter the tower.
Detected.
What detected? I missed it. Dang it. But there is the coax metal. Oh, he's so cool.
I'm gone.
Can we talk to him? Oh no, I can talk to him. I just need to, it's just a very tiny spot. You see an iron creature. Its size is staggering. If it stood full height, it would shatter the roof of the siege tower. Thundering echoes rattle the walkway as the creature hammers away on its forge, and the smell of soot and ash fills the air. Greetings.
My journal.
There is a screaming of metal on metal as the giant turns to face you. You suddenly realize the golem is built into the siege tower itself. Girders, pipes, and huge bracers run through its lower torso and into the walls and into the bottom portion of its body. And the bottom portion of its body makes up the forge itself. What are you?
I am iron, given purpose.
What purpose?
I forge that implements bondage the multiverse will be unmade.
You mean forging weapons? That's your purpose?
Metal is like flesh. Both carry potential in their veins. When tempered with heat and pressure, their potential surfaces. My purpose is to bring forth this potential, allow it expression.
Could you do anything with my weapons? What do you actually? There's the. Who do you make these weapons for?
I forge them for the sake of entropy. They are pain-seeking expression.
What does entropy need weapons for?
Beyond this tower, order rallies its legions. The multiverse heals its wounds in time. Its strength may equal entropy.
The multiverse is your enemy? Why?
Dated my journal.
The multiverse breathes, it grows, it stagnates, it forgets its chains around the planes, link by link. In time, even entropy may be chained.
And you're opposed to chaining entropy?
When a thing seals itself against its own destruction, it merely dies a different death.
Oh god. So you say immortality is just a different kind of death? That's good. That's true. Except the death you seem to offer is violent and senseless without meaning. Well, true enough. Why is it only truth? Sure. Let's do that.
All things have common ground in decay. War is necessary. Death is necessary. Decay is necessary.
And how much of this is too much?
There are no limits. Limits are one of the links in the chain of order. Limits must be shattered.
Even if death is the result?
All must fall upon entropy's blade. The time nears when it will be necessary to reach the walls of creation. Order will be put to the sword. Its chains will be broken. The multiverse will be unmade.
I see. I get some other questions. I wanna buy. What is this place?
This tower is a sea ending. It exists to breach the walls between planes.
Breach planes? How?
Dated my journal.
The tower anchors itself upon a plane. A wound is torn in the multiverse when the bridge of the tower opens. Legions may pass from one plane to the other through the tower. When the plane has served entropy's purpose, the tower anchors itself again.
What happens to the legions that have used the tower?
Entropy has unmade them.
And what happens to the planes the siege tower invaded?
Entropy has unmade them.
I see. Have you ever heard of a night hack named Ravel?
The night have sought to sunder this city. Her greatest work here those of unmaking. Her greatest works were those of unmaking. She walked the path of entropy.
Do you know what happened to her?
Dated my journal.
Order set chains about her. She was cast within a cage.
Do you know where this cage is?
Her prison is unknown to me.
I got another question. Can you tell me more of what you do with weapons?
Metal is like flesh. Both carry potential in their veins.
That's the same thing. Can you do anything with my weapons?
Show me what you got. Show me what you have through. I will study its potential and see if its pain can be given expression.
Oh, I can just buy stuff. And I see good stuff, potentially. Is there anything I can... I mean, I kind of know one thing that he can upgrade, and that's the one thing to kill me. No. Okay, well, let's see what he has. But first of all, he has bolts. And I see bolts of Acheron are, because those are the stunning one, yeah, so they're pretty solid. Acidic Sponge is just 6 acid, Zephyr bolts, and piercing bolts. Oh, they don't have the good bolts I like. The whistling bolts. Green steel dagger, green steel knife. Okay, so those are just normal things. But these two. Punch daggers of Shar. 1 to 4 piercing, +3, +2 to all saving throws, +35 resistance to magic. Yeah, that's some good ones. Damage. Oh, those are also fists for fighters and thieves. So technically, I could give her to Anna. So 4 to 4 crushing and 4 to 4 piercing. Is that like just both? Or do you choose? May victims who want their shadow will slowly bleed to death. Yeah, I think it's both, right? And +1, +3 to hit. But this one is resistance to magic and saving throws. So this is pretty good. I mean, those are just enchanted stuff. I'm going to buy some bolts, I think, because I have the money for them. Now, which one of these? I've got these, which are... Well, actually, they're amazing. They give her +2 to armor class. Huh. 2 to 8 piercing. Yeah, those are actually pretty good.
I'm here.
I mean, let's just... I have some questions for you. Two to 8 piercing, and it's a +2. And these ones 1 to 4 piercing. So they deal less damage. They got saving throws and resistance to magic, which is, I guess it's fine, but these deal a lot more damage. Right, because this is 2 to 8 piercing. But they also, yeah, I mean, +1, no, it's actually those items in Planescape Torment sometimes just don't make any sense, don't they? But yeah, that's damn it. I don't know what to do here. Because those are pretty damn decent. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna buy them yet. I'm going to buy bolts. Now, which bolts am I buying as a question? This is 3 to 6. This is 2 to 5. Why are they more expensive? 3 to 6 piercing, +1, speed 10. 2 to 5 piercing, +1. Excuse me? So Zephyr bolts are worse, but more expensive. So I'm definitely not buying them. You guys are 6 acid damage. It's just 6. It's not 1 to 6. It's just literally 6. So it's 7 or 8 damage, which is way better than these ones. Then I'm just so confused. I mean, these ones are great because they cause stunning. I might buy a little bit of those, but I'm definitely going. I guess these ones are just better, right? Unless something is Oh, found in the many Great Lakes of Bytopia. Bam! Bytopia. But yeah, I'm gonna buy those, I guess. Unless something is like resistant to acid, and that's gonna be a problem. Oh, we'll see actually how much enhanced edition, what enhanced edition does to stacking of the bolts. I got 40 in one, so that's good. I'm gonna take 2 of those. Of Acheron. Acheron. Did we have Acheron? Bam! Acheron. Okay, those are acid sponge, and I got the acid sponge here. Yes, they stack up to 80. I love it. What is this sound? An Acheron over here. So, I mean, I have these jagged bolts. And they're cheap. No, actually, this... yeah, I'm gonna buy these also. I'm gonna buy... Can you do anything with my weapons? I'm gonna buy 3 more. Are these the ones? Yeah. Because it's not that expensive, come on. I'm gonna have like a lot now. 80.
Permission to part with that item is denied.
I mean, these are already pretty good, so it's like, what's the deal with that? Okay, so I think I've done a decent amount of shopping here. I was hoping for better weapons, I'll be honest. I mean, she could use 2. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. It's clear that money is no issue, because if I just go back and farm these portal lenses, which he buys for 320, maybe I should find... What is Runeblade? Was it always here? Usable only by mages. What tackle -4? Defensive countermeasures against opposing spellcasters. But 50% resistance to yeah, actually, I'm absolutely going to buy this, because I'm not using my stuff offensively anyway, and I'm gonna buy these also. Okay, so you and you take these. I'm going to be using the Runeblade because, yeah, I mean, it's resistance to magic. That's what it is. I'm not gonna punch anything with it anyway. So, and you got this. For weaker enemies that you need to kill quickly, and for stronger enemies, you could use this one, and we're fine. Right? Oh, I keep forgetting to swap these around if I need them. I don't know that you can use any weapon.
Watch the hand, sir. Watch the hand, sir.
Watch the hand, sir. Okay. Okay, so we got some good shopping. How do I leave? Oh, that's how I leave.
Portal detected.
Portal detected. That's what he said. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, I guess I got some good items out of this. And I come back in a different place. I come back next to freaking Lenny. Hey, Lenny. I got some questions. Fine for all. Right. Let's get back to the ladies, the cleric's ward. Sorry, because I've actually. This is a whole mess. I've been to like all of the buildings. I think I actually haven't been to all of the buildings. Yeah, I haven't even been to all of the buildings. I haven't really involved in fixing the girls, which is fine. But I've got possibly some updates. But I've also have a lead. I'm gonna go to the Galeria. Look, Matter. Look, there's just people on the street. Diligence. Matter, of course. Able Ponder Thought. Drunken Mage. I'm sure that they're all important. And I've been ignoring them because there's just so many things to do. Wait, that's different. That's Advocate's house. I wanted to go here, I think. I have not been in the Advocate's house yet. It's just another thing that I need to do. I think I'm gonna do like a cleanup episode like I've done last time.
Done.
This thing. I've got the salve that turns people... Oh, hold on. What is this? The surface of the paintings, a wild collage of vivid colors, ripples constantly, as if it were a surface of a pond during a light rain. A placard says Wave Motion Study number 7. You place your palm against the canvas. You cannot feel the ripples themselves, though a cool tingling sensation passes through your hand at first contact. Okay. I haven't actually done this, right? A brilliant ruby statuette stands on its pedestal, carved into the image of a winged humanoid. The figure is either demonic or angelic in nature, but it's difficult to tell which because it refracts light in the Galeria strangely. There is no placard indicating what exactly the statuette is. Okay. Yeah, so I like it. It means that all of the things in the multiverse are kind of the same, even though they stand on the opposite sides. The massive horn of beaten lead wound with brazen chains. The horn is horribly mangled, as if some tremendous force had crushed it. Jagged blades protrude along its length, almost as if it were meant to be used as a club by some gigantic creature, as well as a battle horn. A placard mounted beneath the horn reads, Cleansing Horn of Acheron. We already had Acheron card this time around, so I'm just gonna bam again. Seriously? Try and blow the horn of Acheron? Sure. Try as you might. You can get no sound to issue from the massive horn. Your lips come away from the mouthpiece tasting of blood, smoke, and metal. Okay, what is this? A painting of tall black cliffs against a blood-red sky. There look to be figures hiding amongst the crags of the cliffs, but whenever you squint at the painting to try and make them out, the images fade into nothing. A placard reads, Outland Raiders. Okay, cool. What's this spiral? An animated bloody iron chain coiling and uncoiling upon itself. The chain itself seems to bend and weave like the spine of a snake. A small placard reads, A chitinous animate chain from Janglin's Heiter. Touch the chain. The chain is slightly warm to the touch as if it were alive. You notice that various barbs, tiny hooks, needles and other small sharp bits are welded along the chain's length. Animated chain is a thing that the chain devils can't do. So maybe they're chitins? The painting is an abstract work of green and purple, so writhes and ripples as it's watched. Closer examination reveals that the actual painted image is changing, rather than the canvas itself. Placard states, Moment glance from the walls of Mochma. I don't know what Mochma is, but bam. There, probably nothing. Touch the painting. You place your hand upon the painting. As you had suspected, it is not the canvas that is physically moving, but it's the painted image that is changing. And this one is not changing. This painting shows what looks to be an infinitely long stream of bilious green gas stretching off into the darkness. The horizon of a blasted rocky plain can be seen in the lower right-hand corner of the painting. One is given the impression that the head of the green cloud is rearing to strike down upon it. The placard reads, Hazathot at the consumption of Nagar. I don't know what that is. Maybe some info on the screen. This is just a set of 4 paintings which portray an empty beach in the dead of night. The air around the painting seems faintly of brine, and the painted sea seems to ebb and flow across the darkened shore. A placard reads, Karasuthran shoreline. Sniff. The surface of the painting smells strongly of sea air. Touch the painting. You place your hand on the painting, not knowing quite what to expect. By the way, kids, don't touch paintings in the galleries. This is a game. Don't do that. Okay, leave. The fire.
Right.
Several shards of black crystals or ice swirl within the freezing wind that each of this ornate pedestal gives forth. Each shard looks razor sharp, touching or grabbing one could be perilous. A placard on the pedestal says Dark Birds of Acanthus. Isn't Acanthus a part of River of... Isn't Acanthus where Styx ends? Hold on. I need to... Because I was looking for something different here. But I might have found Acanthus was a fourth layer of Acheron, an infinite perpetually dark, blah 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 blah. It is said that the black ice was either the destination or the source of the river Styx. Okay, yeah, and I've got this to keep things cold. So it's ice. It's ice from the river Styx. Catch one in your frost-tailed mug. You dip the mug into the icy wind rising from the pedestal, catching a small shard with a slight clang. Peering into the mug, you can see that the dark bird is a razor-sharp sliver of black ice. Only the mug's magical properties prevent the shard from melting away to nothing. Okay, well, I wanted something else, but I guess I've got that, which is great, because that is something I need for a quest. This painting depicts a shore scene with a wide reddish-orange sun setting behind a peninsula or large jetty. The scene, though an original, is breathtaking. The play of the fading daylight across the water is captured perfectly, but staring at the painted sun for any length of time makes your eyes ache. A placard says, "Surface of Thalassia." Thalassia? Isn't that in the upper planes somewhere? Maybe not. Possibly. Touch the painting. And of course, nothing unusual about the painting. What's this? The hundreds of chips of translucent green glass which make up this stained glass window don't appear to be held together by anything, but rather remain free-floating and mysteriously suspended within the iron frame's boundaries. The shards ripple and move in slow waves, causing bizarre patterns to fluctuate across the window's surface as various portions of it refract the galeria's light in different directions. A small placard beside the window reads Arcadian stained glass window. Bam, Arcadia! It's the orderly good place between Acheron and Mount Celestia. Okay, touch the glass. Oh god, you reach out to touch the undulating grass shards but find you cannot do so. Your hand stops just short of the surface of the glass. I don't want to punch the glass. I'm a good guy. The painting shows an enormous granite keep, a hideous thing, long and low, covered in leering gargoyles, suspended in what looks to be a night sky. A cloud of crimson and violent vapor whirls in the background along the right side of the painting. A placard reads simply, "The Library." Interesting. Not sure what that is. Oh god, there's still so many paintings over here. This painting is a dark cityscape, a faraway view of some giant center of civilization being burned to the ground. The streets of the place are empty, however, absent of soldiers, refugees, or even corpses. A placard says "The Folly of Udo." Don't know what that is again. This looks to be a subterranean landscape, a massive cavern interior filled with colorful, faintly luminescent, gigantic fungi. A placard reads, "Veil beneath Clangadin." Don't know where Clangadin is. Hopefully we learn on the screen. And this is a portrait of a grotesque hooked-nosed old crone. The hag's flesh is sickly blue-gray color. Her eyes grow red like the embers of a dying fire. Her chin, long and sharp, juts forward in an extreme underbite. Two yellowed canines protrude upwards from her lower jaw like small tusks. The smile upon her withered purplish lips speaks of horrible secret. A placard says, "Grey Hag of Oinos." As you begin to turn away from the painting, something in it draws your attention. A strange tingling sensation arises in the back of your mind. A memory begins to surface. There you go. Wow, 300 XP. You recall standing confused in the maze of briars. The hideous crone from the painting is before you, cackling wildly. You grit your teeth in frustration, wondering why she's laughing at you. "My poor dear lovely man-thing," she croons. "Why, that was your first wish." She points a single bony clawed finger at your forehead. Your temples begins to throb painfully, and you can remember nothing more. Okay, so this reminds me of that story that Mort said when he was talking to Ives, the tail chaser, about a guy. So was I the guy in the story? I might have been. I might have been the guy in the story. Cool. I guess we've learned that. Now, I wanted to turn this guy into a human, because I thought that he had something to do with the quest, but I guess these guys had something to do with the quest. Okay, let's talk. This statue looks like it's about to make some angry proclamation. The sculptor has captured the essence of fury magnificently. The chiseled tension lines around the neck and forehead alone must have taken many long months to get correct. Fine cracks run over the entire statue, and there is a plaque attached to its base. The plaque reads, "This statue is believed to be the final fate of the Athar sorcerer Gangroigedon, attacked by a conclave of rival sorcerers at the height of his dream madness. He was imprisoned with a spell that turned his flesh into stone. Gangroigedon is said to have been frozen with a final awful curse still upon his lips, a curse so terrible that it was never meant to be spoken by the lips of a living man." So what you're saying is that if I undo this, he's going to continue the curse and he's going to do something really horrible. Then I will do it. But I will save the game first. Apply the Gorgon salve to the statue. You smear the foul-smelling ointment over the statue. There is a strange shimmering around the statue, and you watch as the statue takes an intake of breath, and the eyes of Gangroigedon fill with a blazing, vengeful madness. Greetings! Okay. That didn't work. Before you can do a thing, a blazing torrent of words flies from the sorcerer's lips. As he speaks, you feel an agonizing sensation, like a sudden wave of raging heat pour over you and settle into your skin like a blistering wound. Blindness strikes you as your eyes burst, running from their sockets like shattered eggs. You hear someone screaming and realize it's you. The last thing you hear, even over your own cries, is Mort shouting,
Taunts, all right.
"By the lady's bladed teats, what a..." Everything suddenly falls silent as the last of your senses flicker and fade away to nothing. Die horribly, a victim of Gangroigedon's awful curse.
How many times must this fool die?
You have awakened.
Yes, I have awakened. And you have improved your curses. So, I could have, I guess, not... Why did I awaken here, though? I need to go back. Actually, do I need to go back? It's 41 minutes. Guys, I need to stop. I have overtaken it. Let's get to the unboxing of Factals and Factions booster number 1.
So, unboxing Factals and Factions number 1. Again, it's the same deal. This is also from 1995, also 28 years unopened. Shitty cam is back, as shitty as ever. And this time I should have a little bit more luck with my tabletop cam, because I've cleaned out the phone. I've had so many weird things on it. Never mind. So Factals and Factions is a different expansion. Factals and Factions. I have a bunch more cards. I don't have much Fates, so I'm hoping for Fates, and I'm hoping for Battlefields. And Battlefields mostly are places in Sigil. So I have a couple of them. I have like a separate section for places in Sigil. As you can see, I don't know, maybe shitty cam. No, probably not. As you can see, I don't have that many of them, so there's a lot more I could have, and they can be in this pack that I've just dropped. Right, let's open it. So it's a different. I don't have an expectation to get like a Lady of Pain. I think the most uncommon thing I can have is, yeah, it's the Symbols and Portals cards. Is there even Legions? Yeah, there are Legions from Factals. I got actually a bunch of them, a bunch of the Legions. And I got most of the Warlords, actually. So it's not as I'm probably gonna have a lot more doubles or cards I already had than last time, which, well, hopefully not. Hopefully it's all new cards. Right, let's open it. Putting it up here again. I'm gonna try not to do the catastrophe I've done last time. That was really bad. Okay, and then just peacefully, little by little, spread it apart. Yes, and I dropped it. Yes, perfect. I dropped it, but that's okay. Okay, I've opened it the right way. Not trash cam. Nope, it's just... Okay, so I got these... So look at this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I usually had 2 facing one way and then the rest the other way in the other expansion or escalation pack. But this time it's just like half and half. So I'm going to separate them into 2 piles. Haven't looked at any of the piles. Right, let's start with the big pile. This is the first card I got. Don't know what it is. It's Hardhead Dwarves. They are... Yeah, it's a Legion, lawful neutral. I believe I have it. And I can literally just check. I have everything right here. Yep, I got him already. But it's, yeah, I like dwarves, so I'm good. Yes, it's the second card. Shitty Cam, spoiler. Oh, I think I have it. The Aspirant. It's literally right. No, it's not right there. I got it. So, I already had it. So far, so good. So far, I got everything. Gladiator of Sigil, or Sigil. Yeah, I have it. Lawful good. Right. Lawful good. Gladiators of... Yep, I have them. 3 for 3, I already have them. The Defiant Ones. Neutral, it's a true neutral. I think I don't have them. For once. Neutral. I don't have them. It's a new card. Finally, there's one new card. Can I fit in 4 piles here? Well, badly, but I can. Okay, so there's one new card I have. War Tiger. I don't have him. I got the Foxwoman, which is also another lycanthrope in the pack, but I don't have the War Tiger. So, shitty can War Tiger. So we're turning it around, guys. We're turning it around. And you know what? I might actually do this. Governor Bailiff, which is a Legion Lawful Evil. I think I have him. Although, like this card, I might not actually have him. Because there's this kind of art, there's like a bunch of cards of the same art, and I am not sure. Oh, I have him. I do have him. So, back to the pile on the left. Doppelganger, I've got him. Gotta read double again. Main, I got him. Oh. Head Archer, I got him. And Moondog, I got him. They're all old cards that I already had. Okay, so and then the second one, maybe these are the rare ones. Because I think that none of them were actually Factals and Factions. I think these were... Is that what it is? Are these cards basic set? These here, basic set, and these here... Maybe. Have I figured it out, finally? The idiot that I am. Moonlight, well, yeah, certainly this one is Factals and Factions, so it might very well be true. Moonrolls Portal, I don't have it. Portal from the Sigil's Lady War to any realm. Play during a challenge to draw 2 cards into the battle hand, and the realm power. A player with the Lady's Ward in this victory pool may play this card to read combat to add 1 CS to each legion in his battle hand. Okay, cool, interesting. It's not Notice of Secundus. It is a Fate, and I think I got him, actually. I remember something like that. Oh, do I have Lady's Ward, by the way? I do have the Lady's Ward, so technically Moonrose Portal might be good for me. Because I have choices. Yeah, I got Notice of Secundus, so he is old news. The City Barracks, which is, of course, in Sigil. I don't think I have him. But I'm gonna take a look. And I don't have him, so good. I got another one of Sigil's places. That's great. Factal Saturn, I have him already. And the last card, that means good. This is going to blow me away. This one is gonna blow me away. Oh, it's Factal Lore. I already have them. Thought there's 2 Factals. Okay. Only 4 new cards in this one. Only 4 cards I didn't have. But, you know, it's okay, because these guys will still help to build better. Oh yeah, none of the counters have seen that. City Cam. All of these... City Cam here. All of these cards will make fine additions to decks. You know, so the player in me is happy with those, the collector in me is very disappointed. But I recorded 2 Planescape episodes today, so I'm gonna use the same setup immediately to go and record the other one. So maybe my feeling of loss doesn't have to wait for a long time to get another chance out of greatness. So, for this time though, thanks for watching, Fallout, and goodbye.